I'd like to welcome everyone to the 50th anniversary celebration here at Select Sires. We have a lot to show you and hope you enjoy it. This facility is called the Kellgren Center and it's EU qualified. That means bulls are health qualified to go semen to be exported to any country around the world. And it's called EU qualified, which is the European Union. And we used to be able to take people into the barn to see the bulls. But then the regulations required if you let people randomly go into the barns, you cannot export semen. So we had to close our barns to visitors, so we can't take you into the barn to see the bulls, but with this magic fence that we have around here, it stays EU qualified, we can bring the bulls to you. I think there are around 60 bulls in this particular barn. All told in our population, all locations, we have about 2,000 bulls. First bull coming out today is a Jersey Bull 7JE 1038 Valentino. A great, impressive individual himself. And if I want to quote Professor Herbie Lutz of Jersey University, he is the poster bull for genomics. When genomics came out, he came out as the breed-leading bull in the Jersey breed as the high genomic sire in the breed. He was extremely popular in the sales market. He was heavily used as a sire father for sons. And now Jersey, his daughter data, with almost $600 in his proof, has validated him to be one of the great Jersey proven bulls of all time. So he is the poster child for early Jersey genomics that turned out extremely successful. With almost $600 in his proof, this is a Louis son out of an excellent Paramount, out of an Abe, great cow family for production and traits. Valentino himself is over 1,100 plus on milk with almost $5,500 in his proof, an amazing production bull, great type bull at 1.9 with over $2,500 that have been appraised, an extremely high productive life bull. And Herbie also indicated this bull, when he went to the marketplace as a young sire, was on full collection, never came off the market, and even today, all the way through, he's never come off collection and continues to be one of the great selling bulls of all time. So he's going to have an amazing lifetime career when it's all said and done, heavily used as a sire father for sons and heavily used as a maternal grandsire for the next generations of sons as well. An impressive Jersey bull, and certainly one of the impact Jersey bulls of the breed, Valentino. And obviously he likes to be out here in his sand playground. Thanks, Scott. The next bull that's going to come out is 7H 8081 Planet, one of the greatest impact bulls of the breed of all time. Planet came along at the right point of history when the Holstein breed desperately needed to moderate stature, get more milk back into the breed, not sacrifice cow fertility, and keep the great fitness traits, including calving ease. Planet turned 12 years of age in March. An amazing bull at 12 years of age, and still likes to go to work every day and never complains. He is truly going to be an impact sire. One of the most incredible milk bulls we've ever seen in the breed, with a beautiful, beautiful udders. They've calved back well in the second and third lactation, and they're consistent. He dominates the mating, moderate size, great dairy open rib with a thorough, shape and symmetry of the udder, teat placement, and amazing will to milk. Calving ease, easy bull to use about anywhere. And now he came along and became an outcross. He was the outcross bull when he graduated as a proven sire. But today he's not considered outcross at all, because he is one of the most dominant line bulls in the breed today through his many sons, grandsons, and now great-great-grandsons that are in the program. And now, for the first time in history, we have 5 generations from Planet now in the barn on collection. With Planet, Bookham, McCutcheon, King Boy, and now King Boy sons. Make sure I get all 5 generations in a row. And that has never happened before in AI. So he is going to make a huge impact for many, many generations to come. So we really appreciate everything that Planet has done and the economic contribution he has made to the breeders that have used him and to the generations around the world. And even today, at 12 years of age, he still sells every unit of semen he produces. The global demand is still extremely strong. Thank you. Thank you, Planet. The next bull that's coming out is 7H 10,849 Shamrock, one of Planet's most successful sons. Planet out of an excellent shuttle. Next dam's an excellent debut. The next dam's a 94-point Rudolph. This guy came in as a high genomic bull and has never gone off collection and continues to be one of our top selling bulls. Now with over 6,000 daughters in his proof, he's still a solid production bull, over 1,000 pounds of milk. And what this bull does is exactly what the commercial market wants. He moderates stature. They're not tall cows. They fit well in all environments. That's why he's a high productive life bull. They're the kind of cows that stay in the herd and last a long time. But I think the real game changer on this bull is his daughter fertility. He's plus 2.3 on daughter pregnancy rate with a lot of data. And he's probably has the most fertile daughters of any bull in the breed since Oman himself. So if you're a dairyman who wants a moderate sized cow that gives a lot of milk from a lovely udder and a good healthy foot and leg, calving ease, breeds back extremely good, shows heats well, Shamrock is definitely a bull to use. We've used him heavy as a sire father for sons. He continues to be very popular as a high conception rate bull, so he fits just about every commercial market you can imagine. So well balanced, moderate frame cows, amazing daughter fertility and semen fertility. Thanks, Scott. Shamrock. 7H 9,222 shot. A Shottle son out of an 88 Juror. Next dam's an 86 Airliner. A little different maternal side. And he holds the record as the youngest bull ever at Select Sires to hit 1 million units sold lifetime. And now he continues to add to that sales history. Extremely popular bull, now with over 17,000 daughters in his daughter data proof. A bull that has been so popular because he's been the highest ranked semen fertility bull for many, many years. You look at him, you see a little bit what you see in his daughters. A medium stature bull, but with perfect dairy strength. They got a great front ends. They got width of chest. They got some openness of rib. They got the width of thurl and the width of rear udders. The kind of cows that wear well and last a long time. And that's what Shot does. Solid production with good components. Overall great conformation kind of cows, not big, great daughter pregnancy rate, and 5.5 on calving ease with 65,000 calving ease observations. You're not going to have to pull many of his calves. Easy daughter calving ease, so his daughters are delivering their calves much easier as well. And again, one of the great semen fertility bulls of all time. Well over 1.1 million doses sold so far and continues to count. And again, he loves his work and it produced more semen in 1 year than any bull in the history of Select Sires. Shot. Still one of the most popular selling bulls at Select. Thanks. The next bull coming out is really one that changes history. And that's 7H 11,314 Montfield SSI Dorsey Mogul. Truly one of the great current impact bulls of the breed, and obviously going to make a huge impact for many generations. And at this time, I would like to bring up the sire analyst that acquired this bull, Mr. Rick Verbeek, to give you a little bit of story of how Mogul came about. And if the Marshfields would come up here as well, who are the breeders of this bull, we would like to share this moment together. Thank you. This is only Mogul's second appearance outside, so he's still a rookie here. So Scott, what we're going to try to do, the breeders of Mogul are going to be right here, so they're going to have you bring him close so they can get him in the background, and then you'll get kind of a head shot and then maybe a different angle shot so that Jacqueline can get them in the picture. And I'll talk a little bit more about Mogul at this while they're doing that. But this bull is a game changer. He is one of the most dominant bulls that you will ever use. You can use him on 100 cows, and I guarantee you 99 of those 100 calves will look more like his pattern than her pattern. He is a dominant mating sire no matter how you use him. And there are a lot of good bulls around the world, there's no doubt about it. But the difference between a good bull and a great bull is a great bull will dominate the mating, and he will also have his legacy will be his sons and his grandsons. And this bull will be one of those great bulls. that his legacy is he is dominating the high genomic sun list and grandson list. And he came along at the right point in time when the breed needed an outcross. We needed something to use on the Planet bloodline, the Shottle bloodline, the Goldwyn bloodline. And he came along at a perfect time to do that. But just like Planet, he is no longer the outcross. And he is so dominant in his own line in the breed today that we are looking for something different with other than Mogul in the breed, in the pedigree, to use on his next generation, 2 to 3 generations down the road. He sires the kind of cow that almost every one of us wants. A moderate-sized cow that has dairy strength, that doesn't get too skinny, so she can breed back, with amazingly beautiful udder that will outmilk anything else in the barn, and as an exceptional set of feet and legs as you will find on any daughters of any bull anywhere. He himself is not a stylish bull, but look at the set of feet and legs on this bull. You look out behind this bull, the width of thurl. He strengthens the loin. He does the traits that all of us find economically important when we're having a group of herds that we're trying to make a living milking cows. He does everything right from that standpoint. He's also 6.2 on calving ease, 2.7 on SCR, one of the highest fertility bulls that you'll ever come across. He really does everything right and puts the package together. And Mogul's going to be a huge impact bull genetically around the world, and certainly for select sires, and he will be the building block of the next 50 years of select sires for sure. Mauser, Vantland Mauser, another Planet son that's been very, very popular here at Select Sires. Over $650 in his proof already, very high reliability bull, great component bull. Plus 07 on fat percent, plus 01 on protein percent with almost 900 pounds of milk. Plus on daughter pregnancy rate, high productive life, low somatic cell score. 6.1 on calving ease. Easy bull to use there. Over 2 points on sire conception rate. Again, hits all the buttons that most of us are looking for. Fertile semen, easy daughter calving ease, high components with enough production, high fertility, and nice medium-sized cows. They're not big cows, they're just moderate cows with a nice combination of dairy and strength. A Planet son out of an 89-point O-man with a string of high production records, so good solid pedigree. Thank you. Mauser. The next bull coming out is another New York bred bull, 7H9925 Yance, Coin Farm Shottle Lance. Been very, very popular bull for many years in our lineup, and not too far away from now getting his second crop daughter date approved. He's a Shottle out of a very good O-man, out of a Mega Buck, out of a Black Star. Known as a bull that will sire high production but keep strength and body condition score. And that usually means high cow fertility, and he is plus 0.07 on daughter pregnancy rate. So the cows that give a lot of milk from dairy strength, they don't get too skinny, so they breed back right away. And yet, even though they got some strength, he's also calving ease. 7% calving ease with over 10,000 calvings. Again, the kind of cows that handle free stalls. They handle concrete operations well. The kind of cows that can take care of themselves with no special attention. Very durable, but they pay the bills. One of our top selling bulls for the last several years, and continues to be, because he pushes all the buttons for calving ease, fertility, dairy strength, cow fertility, and just a beautiful, beautiful bull. One of Shottle's highest ranked proven sons in the breed yet today. Yes, thank you. The next bull that's going to come out is 7H 10,723 Desu 52.7 Spur, also a Planet son. And this is a pretty darn special Planet son. He's probably the best proven Planet son for type in the world. With over $700 in his production proof already, Almost 1,400 of milk, so lots of production. Amazing type. 1.7 on type, over 2 points on udder composite, 1.5 on fit and leg composites. And when you go out and see a bunch of milking daughters of this bull, you want to use him because you want to have cows just like that in your herd. They've got some size, they've got some frame, exceptional udders, exceptional feet and legs, and give a whole lot of milk. He's going to make a lot of very good scored 2-year-olds. He's going to make a lot of excellent second and third lactation cows. Cows, if you like to look at beautiful cows, this bull can do that. He's also a high productive life, low somatic cell, and 6.3 on calving ease. So he's easy calving and high conception rate, highly fertile bull at 1.7 on sire conception rate. Dam's a 92-point shottle, then back to a Oman, then back to an excellent Velvet Marshall. So a lot of select sire stacks in his pedigree as well. One of our top selling bulls because he has great type with calving ease, fertility, thanks, and lots of milk to go with it. Spur. The next bull coming out will be our Generations bull. As you know, Select Sires acquired the Generations line in Canada last year, and this was one of the bulls that came through, just had not yet had his daughter date approved. Now he has a daughter date approved in both the US and Canada, and turned out to be a fantastic bull. 250H 1002, Generations Epic. I think Scott's trying to slow him down because he always wants to be in run mode, because he thinks he's going to go to work. With over 1,900 daughters already in his proof, solid production bull, exceptional type kind of cows. 1.73 on type, 1.64 on udders, 1.93 on feet and legs. And if you go out and look at 20, 30, 40 daughters, you can start picking them out pretty easy. They tend to be white, they tend to be speckled, they tend to be really good uddered with exceptional feet and legs, and just lovely, lovely type cows. But with solid production over 800, they're milking and paying the bill as well. Great daughter fertility, 1.7 on DPR. Low somatic cell, high productive life, and yes, calving ease at 7.1 with 11,000 calving reports. He's a bull that we sampled 35 sons of, and now we're mating many of the epic daughters for the next generation. And he offers a little different sire stack in our program, being a super son out of a Baxter, then a Shottle. And goes back to a cow family that was bred here in Ohio, in Western Ohio at Wabash Way Farms. But here's a bull that has a lot of data, calving ease with great type, good production, good daughter fertility, easy bull to use pedigree-wise, and is one of our top 2 selling bulls so far in 2015. And I think he's going to be really popular for many, many years to come. Beautiful, well-balanced bull, a bull that's healthy and should be live to be a ripe old age. Thanks, Scott. And he's kind of like a thoroughbred horse, always ready to go to work. Right, Scott? Now this bull, this is his first appearance outside in the arena. 7H 11,038, Mr. Welcome Talbot. A new graduate, he's a super son out of a Colby. Colby was certainly one of the popular bulls that was a customer satisfaction bull at Select Sires. The next dam's an FBI, and the next dam's the famous 91-point Ramos 1199. So he really offers a little different sire stack in our program, and an easy bull to use on Planet bloodlines and on Mogul bloodlines. He's already got 120 daughters in his proof, and he's a mega milk bull, over 1,800 plus for milk. And yet he does it from strong cows, cows that maintain their strength and body weight. They don't get skinny, they don't get frail. They have the power to endure. So to get a high milk bull that adds strength and power is really kind of hard to do. Bulls like Emery and Blitz were famous for doing that, and Talbot falls into that category as a big-time dairy strength bull. But what's really amazing about this bull, an 1,800-pound milk bull that's one of the breed's highest daughter pregnancy rate bulls. He's plus 3.4 on DPR. To get that with 1,800 pounds of milk is almost unheard of. Low somatic cell at 2.74, high productive life at 4.9, calving ease at 7.6. This bull hits a lot of the things that most of us are looking for after milking a herd of cows. Outcross pedigree, extreme milk, high daughter pregnancy rate, productive life, low somatic cell, calving ease, strength from moderate stature cows. They're medium stature, but they're wide and powerful and have a lot of width all the way through. And you can see the bone and substance of this bull. So they're easy kind of bull to use in herds on concrete that really challenge the wearability and stayability. Thank you. The next bull that's going to come out is 7H 11,096 Benitar. He's our first Bogart son to graduate into our lineup. Bogart was certainly one of our popular O-Man sons of the past. And Benitar is a Bogart out of a Baxter, out of a Schottel, out of an excellent champion. So a little different sire stack here. Came in as a new graduate, ranks really well on TPI at 2271. 168 daughters in his proof with over 900 pounds of milk. Really good type traits. Moderate stature, but so well balanced kind of cows. Really good linear traits for udders, really good linear traits for feet and legs. An amazing daughter fertility bull, plus 2.1 on daughter pregnancy rate. Again, a bull that's really going to help cow fertility and will have a high fertility index in the breed. High productive life, low somatic cell, 6.9 on calving ease. Again, an easy bull to use in so many different breeding programs because he has the kind of traits that dairymen want. If you're milking cows for a living, this is the kind of bull that works for you. Calving ease, extreme daughter fertility rate, low somatic cell, lots of milk, moderate frame cows, moderate stature cows with a really nice udders and feet and legs. Even though he's a big frame bull himself, he's just a moderate stature bull at plus 1.2 on his daughters. And that's kind of what most of us are looking for. But he's got that rib, he's got that width of thorough, and we see that in his daughter pattern as well. Thanks, Scott. Okay, the next bull is moving on. If you're looking for the high type kind of cattle, he can do it. 7H 10,920 Gold Chip. A Goldwyn son out of the 92-point Schottel Cassidy that goes back to the 92-point Cinderella cow that goes back to the none other than the 92-point Durham Barbie, one of the great dominant transmitters for type in the breed today. Gold Chip was a high genomic type bull as a young sire. Now with almost 1,800 classified daughters, he is for real one of the high type bulls in the breed. He is tied for the high type bull for confirmation in Canada based on classified daughters in Canada. And he can make the show kind of cattle. We're seeing a lot of heifers and cows now in the show ring. They'll calve in as young 2-year-olds, kind of youthful, immature, shallow uddered. But I think when they mature in the second and third lactations, they're going to do like the Durhams. They're going to body down, they're going to widen out. You calve them back in again. I think this bull is going to have a lot of high scored and a lot of excellent daughters. He himself is a big tall bull, easy going personality. He would, when you walk by his pen in the barn, he would just as soon you scratch his head as anything else. He's like a big St. Bernard puppy dog. Wonderful disposition and personality. And you're going to see that in his daughters as well. They're easy to work with. But we'll see some milking daughters at World Dairy Expo this fall, I'm sure, as you're seeing them around your district and state shows. And consistently is dominant in the udder department. 2.36 on udder composite, 2.37 on foot and leg composite, 2.808 on body composite, and almost 2 points on dairy composite. So he's really extraordinary across the board on the confirmation traits. And going to be an impact bull for many, many generations, making the high scored fancy type and the tan bar kind as well. Thanks, Scott. And our last bull we're going to bring out for today is 7H 10,999 Reagan Crest GVS Bradnick. A Sanchez son out of the excellent Chateaubriand, next dam's 92-point Durham Barbie herself. So a breeding program of Reagan Crest that is known for breeding famous cattle, and he's done it here again. Bradnick, one of the highest type bulls in the breed today, one of the highest conformation bulls in Canada. And he is the youngest bull ever at Select Sires to score 94 points. He scored 94 points as a 3-year-old. He is a big bull. Don't underestimate how big he is. He's down there in the sand, but you bring him out next to you and you go in the barn and look at him, and he's so well balanced, it's a little deceiving how big this bull really is. Sanchez certainly was a great type bull that was a great combination on the Goldwyn bloods for type, bloodlines for type, and now Bradnick is an ideal combination to use on the Goldwyn blood type bloodlines as well. And he's not just a type bull. With over 2,000 daughters in his production proof, he's almost 800 plus on milk. So there are typey cows that give a lot of milk. And you're going to see some in the show ring, but I think more importantly, he's going to be one of those bulls that you're going to see a lot more excellent cows and show daughters as mature cows. Because as young heifers, they have a lot of width, they have a lot of frame, but maybe not that cut and that overall style as a heifer to make a lot of show heifers. But when they calve in, and they got these big frames and rib and great udders and calve back well the second, third, fourth time, I think he is going to be one of those bulls that is going to have a lot of mature daughters come to World Dairy Expo and compete near the top of the class for the age cow class, the 5-year-old class, the 4-year-old class, etc. But when you get a bull this big and so well balanced, that's hard to come by. So he's going to make a positive influence from a type standpoint, and I'm sure you're going to see a lot of high-scored daughters from this Bradnick bull in the years to come.